Hey guys, welcome to a live thrift haul. I hope the lighting is okay. I'm kind of experimenting with a light that my husband brought me and some other lamps that I've been relying on. I don't really have anything too elaborate here, but I'm hoping it's okay. Let me know, and I'm hoping the stream is good as well. Let me know if we lose that or if we start buffering with that as well, because we're suffering with we're experiencing rather some thunderstorms, and it's still light out there, but it was super dark a little while ago. We had all the animals were frightened and running around. So we'll see what happens. I hope I don't get any more of that. I hope I don't lose power. So we're going to get started with the thrift haul, guys. Those of you that are new to the channel, this is a channel mostly about reselling and thrifting. I've always been thrifting, and that kind of channeled its way into reselling. I'm a power seller on eBay. I do sell on Poshmark. Been on there for about 4 or 5 years. And Etsy and Amazon as well. So I really gather a whole bunch of things here to show you in the haul. I do save my jewelry hauls for another type of video, which is usually the jewelry unjarring or the jewelry haul. So please come back and join me for that. And so that you won't miss any future videos, please be sure and subscribe. There is also a little notification bell there on the right, I believe, of your screen. So hit that bell and that'll notify you when I go live or when I upload a new video. And I really want to thank everyone for taking the time to be here. I know Saturday night is kind of busy and people have lots of things to do. And there are also a lot of wonderful shows out there on YouTube that I want to be a part of as well and join and watch in a few minutes. But right now we're going to do a quick little thrift haul. It's actually not very quick because I started this haul yesterday and I recorded that one. And I hope you watched it and you enjoyed it. But I also like the interaction of the live thrift haul, and I want to see if you have any questions, or sometimes I neglect to tell you what I paid. If I do, just go ahead and stick it in caps there in the chat and open up another window so I can see. But I thought this was a good way to get the rest of this haul done and listed, because a lot of times it'll sit here. I've got things here that I'm going to give to my daughter, and I don't give them to her till after I haul it. So let me open up that window and say hello to the 19 people that are here. No, 13 people that are here. So please be sure to give me those thumbs up when you walk in the door or before you leave. I really appreciate that as well. And say hello to everyone. I know I'm popping out the chat the hard way, but it's the way it is.
Oh, hello. You feel good.
Are you guys still there? I'll be right back. I don't know what happened. I popped up into another thing, so let's see what it is. "15 viewers are here. Thank you guys so much for being here. How's the stream looking? Is the stream okay? Is it buffering too much, or am I turning into a robot or something? How does this lighting look? It's kind of strange. It makes my background look really dark. My husband brought a lighting kit thing that I think I told you about it in the other haul, that is actually for photography. Well, I guess it could be for anything. So I thought it would help me out in here and also for photographing my jewelry. Okay. Well, it looks like Mary is here. Mary, is that Pellier? And Debs. Hey, Debs, how are you? I did the challenge today, not the challenge, the tour, but I made it a tag video. So now you have to do the shelf tour. I did a shelf tour video today, which people often see the back of my background in my other videos has a huge shelf full of junk. So Debs wanted to see it. I did that video today. I'm going to edit it and upload it in a little while for tomorrow probably. And then I tagged you and Dawn and I think Tanya and whoever else wants to be a part of it to show us your shelves or anything that you may have in your background that you can share with us as well, okay? Flipping Optimist is here as well, Pam. And yeah, everybody else who may be here, please be sure and say hello in the chat. All right, we're going to start. I think we're going to go back and forth with some clothing because I do sell a lot of clothes. And there's a handbag here. But it's not really a handbag. Let's start with that. It's kind of a shopper's. This really I thought was a Brighton because I bought several Brighton like this. And the Brighton one, I had a beautiful Christmas one, and this one is Christmas. And they sell for about $100, the Brighton ones do. And I think I got about 20 or 40 for it on Poshmark. So they sell really well. These are really great when you're out Christmas shopping. I mean, it's a nice little kind of a, I guess like a gunny sack. And this is by Mud Pie. It's brand new, and these are leather handles. So that's why I thought I would check the comps on that and put that up on eBay or something. I think it's super cute. I also have another Brighton that's, what is it? It's Sailor. It's a really pretty one. I haven't listed that one either, but I have it back there. It's kind of a nautical theme. It's really cute, perfect for a cruise. Okay. Here's a cute little dress by Umji, and it's tagged. I really like this. It kind of looks like a 60s house dress, but you know, people are into that, I guess. I don't know. I think it's cute. I may even keep it for myself. I'm not too sure if it fits, if it doesn't look like, you know, a house dress, if I can pull it off with some leggings or something. I may keep that, but I think this is super cute. The dresses, guys, are actually all of the clothing nowadays has really become a little bit more reasonable at Goodwill. They used to do the dresses at $10. Now they're $7.49, and then I get a discount, 30% every afternoon after 3, Monday through Friday, teacher discount. Then I get a senior citizen discount on Wednesday and Saturday. And then they do a tag. They do the orange. Well, they have different colors. So it's either orange or green or whatever. They either do a 30% all the time, which I get all the time anyway, or a half off on Thursday. And then they throw in that half off on Thursday. And then all the other days, they pick one color and do 75% off. So I've been doing that with all the clothing at Goodwill just to make it affordable. Because like I said, $7.49, even though they used to be $10 and they reduced them. But that's still, you know, a good steep price for, but this is too, you know, this is actually a nice one because it's new with tags. But sometimes they can be, you know, from 1994 and they still want they want it $10 for them. So I'm glad that they do those discounted tickets now, and that's a way that I can take advantage of it. Because that's what I look for. I just go down the line and look for that orange or red tag, whatever happens to be on sale, and then they change it on Sunday. And then I went to Corpus. I don't even remember if I bought some of these in Corpus. I think I did. I went to another city here in Texas, and they were even cheaper. Their dresses were $5.49. So they didn't have a discount for me that day because it was a Sunday, I think. But this is a Lucky brand. Lucky brand is a super popular brand on Posh and eBay as well. This is really pretty. It's got sort of a coral color, gold, brown, black, really, really cute. I love this kind of, I don't know what you would call this, kind of a belted waist, but it's not really. It's kind of ruched and cinched right here. Really pretty, like that fabric that LuLaRoe makes. It's really soft and pretty, but this is probably a better quality. I'm not sure. It's kind of striped as well. I think everything about it is slenderizing, and I think it'll do well. I'm going to put it up on a mannequin. So again, these dresses probably run me about $5. Either if I bought them at, like I said, in Corpus for that $5.49. Let me take a drink. These lights get hot. Or when I get the discount. It's not too bad. I got to stay in that range because I never know whether I can get $30 for a dress, you know, 20, you know, whatever. It depends if it's a designer or whatever, but sometimes you don't get that much. Sometimes you do. Sometimes I clear them out, you know, at sometimes even at cost just to get them out and not have to donate them. By the way, I am wearing a dress that I bought as well. This one came out to $2, and this is by Mud Pie. It's linen. I really like it. It's kind of casual looking and everything. I had to wear a little tank under it because it just kind of ties right here, but it's by Mud Pie. It's called, it actually has 2 labels. It says Bag Lady and Mud Pie, but it's super comfortable. I love linen. I live in linen in the summer. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? Wow, they never have any sales over in Florida. They're all different. It's so strange. I was really taken aback by the prices on the dresses over in Corpus, and I didn't look too much at the one in San Antonio because I was not impressed with the one that I went to. I know there's several. I was not impressed with the fact that they have absolutely no jewelry. Okay, so I was upset. Then their clothing really didn't have any brands that I know. One thrifter that's on here on YouTube, Alma over at Plink, what's her name now? Thrifted Escape. she goes to the bins, so she's never really talked about certain Goodwills that she frequents, and she is in San Antonio, but she goes to the bins in Austin that she loves. So yeah, the prices really vary. The t-shirts too, they were all $3.39 over there, whereas here they are $1.99 unless they consider them more valuable. Then they put them up to $5.99, and sometimes they're just run-of-the-mill, you know, NASCAR or whatever. Those aren't that. Okay, here's a vintage top. I never ever leave a Western shirt behind. You can get $30, $40 for these on Etsy all day long. You can sell them on eBay as well, but all the ones that I've ever sold that are really kind of elaborate like this, kind of ornate, I put them up on Etsy, and they have a big following on Etsy. This one is by Rough Rider. It is a woman's. It's made in the USA. It's kind of a white denim. I love the steep detail here in the back, the yoke here in the back. It's kind of really, really narrow, almost like an arrowhead. Then it has studding, and then it's got kind of a cavalry style here where it goes to the side, and the buttons in the front are also arrowhead. They're silver. So I think it's actually vintage because the buttons look a little bit worse for wear. There's a little discoloration on the buttons. I may be able to polish them now because they're silver. They're metal. So these were, again, the shirts are about $5. So we'll say the shirts are mostly $2 in general. I'll pay $2 unless I do get them for 75% off, and I have been looking for that 75% off deal because really that's the only way that it's worth it for me as a clothing seller. I don't have bins here. The closest thing I have is the 75% off tickets for a garage sale. Other than that, you know, I'm just pretty much at the mercy of the market, see what it sells for. This I bought for my daughter. She's really into horticulture these days, and she loves succulents. And this is by Obey. It's just a big, I think they call this a trap. I know in Free People, they call this the trapeze style dress, where it just kind of drapes really big. And I think that a few years ago, they might have called it a baby doll because it's really short, but it's not quite as fitted. And again, this is the brand. I think this is a surfer brand, if I'm not mistaken. You can tell me and school me if you know. But I love this little print. Isn't it cute? Cactus. So I got that for her, for my youngest daughter. Let me see who else is in the chat here. Caffeine Addict, how are you? Good to have you here. And Joan is here. Hey, Joan, how are you? Joan, are you going to do your little, your long hauls? Because I'm going to watch them later. Love her hauls, guys. I know you all are probably subscribed to Joan. She does some amazing thrift hauls. She's also in Texas, close to Plano, I believe. And she's got some thrift stores that I've never seen here, and I sure wish I could. We should do a meetup, Joan. One of these days, we'll all meet up somewhere in Texas. I don't know what's central to all of us, but that would be so much fun. It looks like Pam is here as well. The Crazy Card is here. Thank you for being here. All right, let's do some hard goods, guys. I love to pick up the napkins and the Kleenex because they're really cheap. Like I get these for, what is this, 69 cents. I think I got it for a quarter, and I always need them in my purse. Always buy these. And then the napkins, I've told you about the napkins that I can sell on Amazon. Especially this brand, Caspari. This is a collectible brand. Don't ask me why. I just kind of discovered it because I scanned that little barcode with my Amazon seller app, and I can get up to $20 to $30. I have some listed that are Star Wars. I have some that are just really fancy looking. These are just Christmas, but they're super pretty. And this one's called Santa's Sleigh Pearl. And these we're bringing up for like $20. So these I will not use unless they haven't sold in a year, then I'll probably use them. But I buy them for that. People also buy these to craft, and you can get $15 to $20 for these on Etsy, especially the ones with birds or animals or any kind of motif that you can see someone crafting with, like they do decoupage and everything. Here's some pretty ones here too. These are Hallmark, I believe. They're stars. Again, these are like, they cost me like a quarter. They're marked 79 cents. Sometimes I get that tag off. I always get that 30% off as a teacher, senior, or otherwise. And here's another Hallmark Valentine. Then I got all of these in the polka dot. Those are super cute. Perfect for your birthday party. But again, I have scanned all of these to check them before I use them because I put those way up high where I can be selling them. And you'll be surprised the kind of stuff that will sell on Amazon. Be sure and get that Amazon seller app, guys, if you're resellers. And anytime you see anything with a barcode, scan it up. Even something as lowly as a napkin, and even sandwich bags. I've sold some. I know I've told this story before, but for those of you who haven't heard it, I had some Toy Story ones that, I mean, what, Toy Story is what, 15 years old now? And they sold for like $20 on Amazon. It's incredible. Here's another one. This is I think this is LRH or HR, Ideal Home Page. Home Range. Ideal Home Range is what it says. They're super nice. These are the long dinner napkins. One side has the, can you see it when I'm holding it up, guys? And am I holding it up long enough? Hey, Dawn, how are you? I'm wearing the scarf, Dawn. I love it. It matches my little linen dress that I bought. So these are super cute. Yeah, but they do sell on Amazon. Lots of crazy things like this will sell. I've also told you the story about one day being in the dollar store. Lots of things in the dollar store sell as well. This was when the Frozen craze was here. And I was on the phone with my son, and I was telling him about things I had sold. He goes, hey, look out for Frozen. It looks like it's going to get really, really hot. And I've just picked up these little Tupperware wannabe cups. And they sold for like $10 or $15 on Amazon. I bought like 10 of them. I think I stayed with about 4 when they just stopped selling, so then I just redonated them. But you just never know what's going to go, you know, what's going to be a craze and whatnot. All right, let's go back to some clothes. And then I still have some hard goods, and I've got a fabulous buy of the day that I always like to show you guys. Isn't this cute? This is also for my daughter. It is by Meadow Rue, R-U-E. And it has puppies all over. It's got a side zipper. I'm sure this is probably, you guys tell me what brand, you know, where you would see this label. I'm thinking Anthropologie or something like that, or Urban Outfitters. But it's super cute. Sheer cotton blouse with just a bunch of little pups all around. It looks like the same pup. And then a little ruffle that goes around here. Kind of goes halfway around the back, and then it drapes in the front. Orange and some blue in there. I love that combo too of orange and blue. Isn't that cute? Love that. And I told you guys the prices on the shirts are usually between $2 and $3. I go for the 75% off or the half off or whatever, because they price them at about $5, $5.99. But I'm so glad they reduced the dresses. Here's another shirt that I bought for myself. First of all, I don't like to sell anything that doesn't have a label. I know it's probably maybe even Free People or something, but I just don't want to go through the trouble of doing that, you know, and then I don't want somebody to say, well, I thought it was a Free People and then it wasn't. So whenever I see anything like this and I know it's a nice quality shirt and I like it, I'll buy it for myself, but I will not put it up for sale. Look how cute that is. It's got that sheer netting in the back with some applique. It's a deep Kelly green. And I wish I could tell you the brand, but I don't know. It's long sleeve. And then it's got some really, really faint pinstriping in it. Super cute. I love this color. I've taken to not wearing too much black, but I still like to wear like a deep green or something. And it's a little bit high-low on the asymmetrical, the hemline there, and then it's even split down here. So this will be perfect for back to work. You know, when I get back to work, I kind of like to lift my spirits and get back in the trenches with some new duds, you know. Okay, here's a cute dress I got for my daughter. This is by Ambiance, and this was tagged $4.49. This was the one in Corpus. See, their dresses are only $4.49. I thought they were $5.49. I can't believe they're so cheap. I need to go there more often. My mother-in-law is there, so I have a lot of relatives there, so that's why we were there. But I don't always take advantage of thrifting, but I'm going to. I love the print. Isn't it pretty? It's like a coral background on lots of pretty yellow roses, green and pink and red. I just love it. Guys, if you have a question that I may have missed, I'm sorry. I'll go back and look at it in just a minute. I'm just trying to get through some of these items, and then I'll show you the rest. And but be sure and post it like in caps so I can see it. Okay, this is linen, and this is J. Jill, and I like it for me too. See, I bought this one for $2, I think. $2 or $3. So I put this one on. I washed it and put it on today. I love linen. This is J. Jill. There's that label there. I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with this brand. This is the prettiest, like a sky blue, like just a really, really faint blue, almost a lavender too, but really pretty. It kind of reminds me of like an Asian tunic, you know, but it's really long. It's not Probably a midi, yeah. It's like a midi length. Long sleeve. I could probably cuff those sleeves up if I wanted to keep it. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it yet, though, because J. Jill does really well on Poshmark. So we'll see. I'll probably put it up for a while. See if that sells. Okay. Oh, let me get to a hard good again. For those of us that are bored with clothing. Again, with the scanning. This one is scanning up at $49. It is The Simpsons. I thought it was Hallmark, but it's not. It's heirloom, and it's Homer Simpson there. I paid $5 for it, but I got it for a discount too. So I guess I got it for like three something. So it's still new. I mean, it's got all the plastic and everything in there. I will try to get all this marking off of it, but it's listed on Amazon for about $49 because everybody wants Simpson, I guess. So look for that kind of stuff, guys. Christmas stuff sells year round. And at my Goodwill, I don't know about yours, but my Goodwill has Christmas all year round. That's the one holiday they have all the time. They take the Easter and everything out, you know, all the time, but they hardly ever remove the Christmas. Guys, 25 people are watching. Thank you so much for being here. Please be sure and give me a thumbs up when you walk in the door. I got this one in San Antonio. That was one good thing I found in San Antonio. Still in a box, a Fossil wallet, and I got it for $3.99. There's the price there. I'm going to list that on Posh too. I don't need another wallet. I kind of stick to my little wallet. Really pretty. It's got all the inserts. Everything's brand new. I didn't get a discount there because it was a Saturday. And do they do? They didn't. I don't think they even do a senior discount in San Antonio. Well, they do it on Wednesday. That was it. So I didn't even get that one. Isn't that cute though? Kind of a burgundy red, all leather wallet. So that will definitely go up on Posh. Probably for about $20, since I think these wallets sell for about $50 or $60. I'm not too sure. You guys can school me on that as well if you know what the average price of a Fossil wallet is. But I know they're not cheap wallets. Okay, then I got. We'll go back to clothing in a minute because there's a brand here that I discovered by the name alone. It just kind of told me something. I got a $3 jewelry box. You may have seen it in my haul. And I've already put in, these are all costume rings that I've had up on Posh and everywhere for sale. But I liked it because it did have that room for the drawers. Oops, the mirror. So it did have the room for the rings and for earrings, which I hardly ever see. So this was only $3. Then it's got drawers too, a nice one long one. Hey, Kim Riggs, how are you? Thank you for being here. Melissa Davis as well. Thank you. So whenever I can get these, I try to like have my stuff organized. You know, it's so hard with so much jewelry though, like what I'm selling, right? Because then I'm like overwhelmed. Where is it? Where's the one I sold? So I'm trying to put like all the rings that I've already listed in there, earrings that are like a certain size or something. I try to organize it like that. Okay. Let's go back to some clothes. I found a Free People. You may have seen this. I put a little snippet of it on my Instagram. You guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, I think you can find the link right there on my About page. Please click it and find it because I do put little videos here and there. And I put some of my finds. And I did a little video right from the thrift store when I found this Free People dress. This is an amazing dress. It's a beautiful butter yellow. It has, again, kind of a trapeze. I think this is what this kind of a style is called. If you know another name, please let us know for keywords. Then it has kind of a little play on textures because it's cotton. It's just your regular t-shirt cotton material here on the front. Then it has some gauze, some wrinkly gauze, some lace, and then at the very bottom, it has chiffon. So isn't that pretty? I'm going to look it up with the number and everything with the style number. So I think on Posh, they do allow you to use a stock photo as long as you use another. I don't know about eBay though, but I just really don't even need to use the stock photo, but I want the exact terminology, you know, so that I can kind of name it the way it is. The beading, look at the beading on the bodice there. Isn't that? And it was $5.49. No, $4.49. I keep saying $5.49. $4.49 at the Goodwill in Corpus. I was just amazed at their prices. So I got that, putting that up on Posh as well. Then I got this. I love soft surroundings for my stuff. And this is a soft surroundings, again, $4.49. It's a long dress. It's just kind of a really loose dress, very thin, but it's long sleeve, and I like that because I can wear that to work with leggings when it's cold, or just like that. It's not short. It's probably right at the knee or below. And this is another brand you want to look for if you do sell on eBay or Posh. These sell really well. Soft surroundings, really popular. I have a few of these things. They make tops too and everything. Really pretty, kind of a shell. It almost looks a little nautical or sea life. All right. Then here's another pretty dress. This one is by Kesley. And I have not looked this brand up, but it just has so much going on with the label. I know it's probably an expensive brand. This was a rib tag, so I got it for like, $3. But look at all of the play here with the needlework, embroidery, different patterns, ruffles, lace, super cute, small. I think it's a size small, but that'll do really well on Posh as well. I just love it. What a pretty color too. See, let's see what size this is. Yeah, it's a small. And that's the label there, Kesley, I believe. And then it had like this earring hanging in the back. So I was like, no, this has to be an expensive brand. And then look at that embroidery, reminded me of the Johnny Was stuff. So I have not looked it up, but I'm sure that's probably a high-end brand. I'll look it up. Okay, a couple of more dresses, and then I'll show you the last thing so we can all go do something else. I think I'm going to order a pizza to watch the auction. That is the Mothership Products auction that comes in a few minutes at 7 o'clock, and I think they're going to auction some jewelry today. This one was also $4.49. This is a Patagonia. I didn't even know Patagonia made pretty dresses. Again, in this coral. Coral is everywhere. I adore it. But look at the bottom, guys. This reminds me of the 70s dresses I used to wear. They're so cute. But someone's going to love it on Posh or eBay. It's got like a Hawaiian print at the bottom. Look at that. Flared. So cute. This is definitely what we would have called a disco dress back in the day, as they say. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Again, $4.49. Oh, okay. What else? Oh, a couple of tops. This is tagged as well, vintage. This brand, I believe, is Macy's. What's it called again? Vintage America. Yeah, I think it's a Macy's brand. If I'm not mistaken. You guys can let me know. Still tagged. And I don't think it has a price on it. No, no price. Well, let me see. No, no price. No price on it right now, but it's got the extra button. It's got the label. And people like to buy the, the new with tags. This is a nice tunic size denim. I like the wash on it. I like the nice loose fit. I like the peasant, vibe here with this kind of a collar. And I like the fact that it's not all the way buttoned down. It's just kind of open here. Because I love denim shirts, but I have problems with buttons. They're always popping on me. Who else is in here? Pam, Caffeinatic. Isn't that cute? These, I think this was a blue tag. I don't think the blue tag went on sale this week. So this was probably with my other discount, my teacher discount. So I probably got it for about $3.50, something like that. I mean, it's an incredible discount anyway. And the things you can find at some of the Goodwills here are amazing. I think I told you guys my daughter went in with me, and she's not a thrifter, and believe me, she does not like to go. But she knew I was looking for jewelry jars, so she's like, okay, I'll go. And she came in and out of there like in 5 minutes with a handful of clothing for her son. Here's another one that I'm not going to list because it does not have the label, so I'm going to keep it. Nice long 3/4 sleeve tunic. green. This is kind of a forest green. And, oh, this is the front. I want to wear it. I thought that was the back. I guess I could wear it backwards, right? I think it would look cute backwards with this in the back. I don't know. We'll see. But yellow. I think yellow was 30%. So that was it there. And then here's the one brand that it's called Pili. And my sister has a friend. I don't know what her name is. Is it buffering, guys? I don't know what her full name is. It might be Pilar. I'm not sure, but I know that this is like a nickname for Spanish. It's a Spanish nickname, and it's Pili. So I looked it up, and these sell for about $80 retail. And this is a yoga top. Pili Q actually is what it's called. Here it is. But I saw all these pretty labels on it. I saw the intricate work on it. It's got beads, you know, and this is a yoga top. Let me get off this hanger. You might see it better. Well, it's open in the back like that. And then it's got this high, I mean, I guess you could wear it out with some jeans if you got it. Fine. Look at that. So I looked this up on eBay, and sure enough, they're selling these for about $40, $50, and you know, because they're at retail. They said this is made in Spain, I believe. Yeah, I believe this is made in Spain. Did I lose my glasses again? Darn it. Deb's told me not to do it, but I did it. Anyway, I think that's it anyway, guys. I have one more thing to show you, and then we'll be done. I'm wearing my glasses. See how crazy it is live? I'm actually wearing my glasses. I can't even believe it. Does that ever happen to you? Tell me yes. Tell me yes, or you're on the phone and you're like, where's my phone? All right, here you go. Isn't that cute? I love it. This is why I don't do live that much, guys. It goes nuts. All right, so that's that. And then buy the day because I only paid $10. And they're Lou Casey. And they're women's. And they're amazing. I wish they would fit me. I have one pair of black Lou Casey that I love. I've had them for over 20 years, and they still look amazing. So, yeah, these are from the Goodwill, $10. Let me show you the brand in case you ever run into them over there. This one is made in San Antonio. Maybe you can see it in there. I'm not sure. Family Thrift Outlet. Yes, I've been there, Joan, and to Thrift Village. And then we had an Epic thrift store for about a year and a half, and then they moved out. I think they were out of California. And that was a really good place. And that place would give you a coupon if you brought in a donation. So I always had a bag full of clothing to donate in the trunk. So we have quite a few others, and then we have a lot of charity shops too. But anyway, guys, these I will get at least no less than $80 for these. I'm going to probably start them at $150, and I'll probably take an offer of $100 because I have sold men's Lou Casey's pretty quick. I'm not sure if I sold a woman's too. I may have. I found some ones at a garage sale as well for $10. But look at the intricate work on these. These are hand stitched in San Antonio. I don't know what leather it is. I'm going to have to research it. Mine were made out of goat, I believe. But they make them out of all kinds of exotic skins. And this is a nice style. It's got the rounded toe, even though some people really like that sexy pointed toe for a cowboy boot. I mean, this is Texas right here, guys. This is money. So I'm really happy with those. I think that's the end of my haul. I believe it is. Yeah, I believe it is. I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Please leave me some comments. Ask me questions if you have anything that I didn't address. And don't forget to give me that thumbs up before you leave. And we'll see each other later. Don, I think I mentioned that I did the shelf tour video. I'm going to edit that and probably put it up in the morning or maybe later tonight. But you're tagged, so you got to show us your shelf again. Deb's is tagged. Tanya and whoever else is in here, please show. I'd love to see yours too, Joan, because I've admired all this, your decorating, your talent in decorating. So I'd love to see a little tour of your shelf, anything that's behind you, all right? Because someone requested that, and I decided to make it a tag video. I want to wish you a good night and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I'm going to sign off now.